Hey, I'm Fucci and welcome to Tiny Kitchen Big Taste. What's the deal with today's episode? Well, we're making fried pickles. Crunchy, tart, subtly sweet, and a little bit spicy. These little gems will change forever the way you think about the dill pickle. They're not just for hamburgers anymore, so I've got one question for you. Can you deal with that? Then bring it. So what you're gonna need are dill pickle slices, vegetable oil, water, panko breadcrumbs, flour, cornstarch, salt, and Cajun seasoning. The recipe's available on our website. You'll also need 2 mixing bowls, paper towels, a thermometer, which is optional, a pot, slotted spatula, which is optional, whisk, fork, measuring cups, and measuring spoons. I am not exaggerating when I say that fried pickles are life-altering. I remember the first time that I had them. It was a restaurant in the South, and let me just tell you, now I look for them every time I'm out to eat, but living in LA, they're not as much of a staple on the menu as they are in other parts of the country, so I wanted to find a way to make these mind-blowing pickles at home. Now you'll see them made with a ton of different types of batters. I like mine light and super crispy, so that's what we're making today. Not a complicated recipe at all. We're gonna begin by placing our pickles on a paper towel. This will allow some of the extra moisture to drain away, which will make the pickles better for frying. Now we've got our oil heating up in the back. We're gonna bring that up to 375 degrees, a great frying temperature. And in the meantime, we can make our batter and outer crust. Now the outer crust is gonna be panko breadcrumbs. These are real light, airy breadcrumbs. We add a little bit of the Cajun seasoning to that and give it a quick mix. And then we can set that aside. To make the batter, we're gonna combine our flour and our cornstarch. Now, if you don't have cornstarch, just go ahead and use more flour. Cornstarch helps to make it a little bit lighter, crisp up a little bit better. That's why I like to use it. Add a little pinch of salt and the rest of the Cajun seasoning. We'll give that a quick mix. And then I'm gonna add some water to this. Keep mixing this until it's thoroughly combined. You want the consistency of pancake batter. Now is the dipping and coating time. I'm just gonna throw a few pickles into the batter, and then we will coat them. Shake off some of the extra batter and then throw it into the panko breadcrumbs and make sure it's thoroughly coated. And then we can place it on our plate. I'm gonna finish off the rest of these and we'll fry them up. So we've got our plate of pickles ready to go. You wanna make sure that the oil temperature is up to 375 degrees though. The best way to do that is get a thermometer. If you don't have that, a little trick, throw a piece of popcorn in there, and when it hits 360 degrees, it pops, so you know you're just about there. If you want to be certain, throw a little bit of the batter in it, and if it starts dancing on the top, we're ready to go. Now I've got an extra plate lined with a paper towel. You want to make sure to have that ready. Start by slowly placing the pickle into the oil. You want to make sure that it doesn't splatter. We're going to fry these in smaller batches because you want to make sure that you don't bring down the oil temperature too much. Otherwise, the pickles are going to absorb a lot of oil, and that's never good. So we just fry them for about a minute or two or until they're nice and golden brown. If you have a slotted spatula, use it to fish them out. If you don't, you can use your fork. That is that nice golden brown color we're looking for. We'll place it on our paper towel. I'm gonna finish the rest of these and we'll plate them up. So check these out, a little ranch dressing for dipping. Hey, these things are the real dill. So good, the recipe's available on our website. You can also check us out at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And when you try these, please let us know about it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I'm Fucci reminding you that if I can make fried pickles in a kitchen this tiny, you can make them in yours. We'll see you next time on Tiny Kitchen Big Taste. And when it hits 360 degrees, anticipation, when it hits 360 degrees,